welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So, you know what? There's something about these videos that just triggers people. It gets them going in the comment section because I started watching this channel, Support Court with Judge Vonda B, and we posted a few clips on TikTok and YouTube Shorts without thinking anything of it, and all of this has got millions of views. So I'm back at it again today because evidently a lot of people out there just like these videos, and I got this one here, okay? The title is Greedy Ex-Wife. So you know it's gonna be a juicy one, so I would implore you, if you wanna see more videos like this, or you wanna just help us get to 1 million subscribers, because we're really close, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, because that triggers a lot of people too. So with that said, thank you so much, and now let's begin.
Okay, Miss Ellison?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm divorced from the person that didn't show up.
Well, she has a haircut from the 80s. That is what's going on. You know what? You have to admit, it is kind of reminds me a little bit of Dog the Bounty Hunter. A little bit, like they just go to the same person. I'm not trying to diss it or anything. It's just, you know, that probably requires way more work than what I do. I mean, that's a work of art. But anyway, let's continue.
And I'm here to ask the court for more spousal support. I've went part-time on my job. I'm no longer working full-time. I've lost money. And the man's done nothing but cause me trouble since we've been divorced. He does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay.
And I deserve more money with all this harassment, plus I want a restraining order against him. This has to stop.
Oh man, see, imagine if it's just like, in any divorce, the payout was based on the stupid stuff the husband did. I mean, even for me, it's just like, just random stuff. It's just, half the time, my mind's somewhere else, I'm thinking about something. Forget to put something away, it goes bad. My biggest issue lately, and I get it, this is my fault, but I forget to eat foods by the deadline. I'll have something in the fridge and I'll look forward to eating it. I'm like, oh, okay, it goes bad in a week and I want to look forward to eating this, so I'm gonna eat it in a week. Then I forget and the food goes bad and then it's wasted money. But listen, trying her best, and for her, maybe she needs to be compensated for that.
What is he doing to harass you?
Like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, drives around the house blowing his horn at all hours of the morning.
What? Does that guy not have anything to do? You would think that he would just value his sleep at that point. He could be playing video games, he could be browsing the internet, he could be doing anything else other than wasting gas, blowing his horn. Plus, if he really wanted to just wake her up, aren't there better ways of doing that? Like hire the local high school kids to do that for you. They would do it for free.
He comes down to my work unannounced, goes right into where I'm working at and wants to argue with me in front of coworkers. I mean, I could be fired for that. I mean, it's
Have you
totally
ever
ridiculous.
tried to call the police on him?
Well, by the time they get there, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they've never caught him actually doing anything.
But there's a thing called cell phone cameras and video camera. Like, you just record it on your phone, and like that's proof. You could see his face, you could see his license plate, his car, trail him off somewhere. The police are going to be too slow. They're going to take minimum like 3 to 5 minutes just to show up in a best case scenario. He's long gone.
You said you believe $100, an extra $100 a week is fair.
Yes.
Why do you believe that's fair?
Well, like I said, my wages have went down. I'm only working part-time now. We're doing layoffs and things like that. So
You said your wages.
Yeah, my wages are going down, and his are going up because he still gets those 2 raises every year. He's been with that company forever. And he makes good money. I don't make half of what he's making. And it's been really tough. I raised his children, I entertained his friends, I kept the house clean, I did everything that a good wife does. I think I deserve that extra $100 a week, and he can certainly afford it.
See, it's interesting here because she first makes the argument for harassment, that he's harassing me, he's bothering me, and therefore, I'd feel a lot better with $400 extra a month. But then she shifts from the harassment to, well, the wages are going down and therefore he's making more and I'm making less in comparison, and therefore it's because he's getting paid more. But she's got to pick a side. Which one is it going to be, the harassment or the wages? I don't think it could be combined here.
What does he do for a living?
He's a CEO for an oil company.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes really good money, bonuses and all that stuff. I mean, he's just raking it in.
How much is your spousal maintenance right now?
The spousal maintenance, it's about $325 a week maybe.
Okay.
That's a big bump from $325 a week to $425 a week. So she's asking for a 30% raise. I mean, if this guy were just smart, he wouldn't waste his time driving around her house at 3 a.m. It seems odd that a CEO or someone with any sort of good job or like healthy life would be doing stuff like that, showing up at work. You would think that he would lose his job over that too. I think it goes both ways.
He doesn't pay on time either. It's not always on time. So he is late on that. I think that should be a penalty right there. He shouldn't be late.
I like her thinking. She's talking like a landlord here. Just, oh, you know what? The tenant's making too much money lately. Some of that should be mine. Let's raise the rent and don't be late on that because there should be a penalty on top of that. She would make a great manager of an apartment complex. Like, you could see her just laying down the law, making sure everyone's paid on time, everything's clean, nothing's left out, no trash out in front, well landscaped. I think she'd do a great job at that.
Now, when you all were divorced 2 years ago, outside of spousal maintenance, were you awarded the home?
Yes, I was awarded the home. And he fought me on that, but I won it.
Okay. So you were awarded the home. You don't have a lot of payments left on it.
No.
It's a shame that it comes down to I had to fight for the home, I fought for it, and I won. Like, it's a battle. I wish it were, I mean, listen, a perfect world, every divorce would be amicable. People would split and you know, shake hands and divide. You know, I know emotions are involved. It's sad for me to hear. It's like fighting, winning, losing, all that sort of stuff is, you know, but that's why you have the court system, okay?
The insurance for the car, I mean, the insurance is always expensive. Gasoline prices always going up.
Right, but you had those expenses at the time that you were divorced, correct?
Yes.
When you all were divorced, did he have a 401k in existence?
Yeah.
And this is Texas, which is a community property state, so I'm assuming you at least got 50% of that.
Yes, I did, but
Yes,
I don't think
no,
that
ma'am.
should be taken into consideration.
No, ma'am. It was taken into consideration the first time you received spousal maintenance.
But see, this is interesting. She's focusing on the expenses. Like, well, your expenses are the same. It's just you're making less money now, but your expenses are the same. Curious how this would change if her expenses went up. If all of a sudden she's like, well, now I got a more expensive lifestyle. You know, I gotta go to the club every now and then. I gotta buy these things. I'm curious if that would affect it if her overhead's going up as well. Probably not.
I feel like I'm trapped in this life.
And Ms. Ellison, I feel like you came here to waste my time because I cannot give you an increase in spousal maintenance just because you're asking for it. No, ma'am.
25?
Even $5. The answer is no.
Well, I like how she's negotiating. Just give me something. Just give me like $10 extra a week. Give me something. Just so I came here. I feel like I won a little bit. Give me $5. Just what can you do? At least she's trying, okay? Be interesting though if she puts the same amount of effort into maybe finding a better paying job or maybe taking on like a side gig or something like that. Just curious what the difference would be there. But you know what? Tenacity, she's trying. I'd be more curious though about the husband making burnouts at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to hear about this. I think there's a lot more to dive into on that topic.
Let me ask you this question. When you all were divorced and you received half of his 401k, how much was that?
It was a nice piece.
Okay, what's a nice piece? Give me a number.
About $250,000.
Oh, $250,000. Wow, that's more than a nice piece. That could buy a house outright in so many parts of the U.S. That's a house right there.
Okay, well, you know what? If there's nothing further, your case is dismissed and so are you. Thank you.
All right, so overall, let me know what you guys think. If she's in the right, if he's in the right. I wish he showed up for this one. Hear his side of the story, what he's doing, why he's showing up at her work. There's something more to the story here than what she's telling you. I have a feeling maybe he's a little crazy too. Maybe she's a match. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to add me on Instagram. And don't forget that you could get a free stock worth all the way up to $1,000 when you sign up at public.com/Graham. When you make a deposit, all the info is down below in the description. Let me know what free stock you get. Thank you so much, and until next time.